Hello. So it's been a while. It's crazy because I'm thinking today that I said I was going to be podcasting once a day, and honestly, I haven't even kept to get anywhere in the ballpark of that hope. But today, what I wanted to talk about, right, was trauma and memory. So there's this thing I'm watching right now. This show. It's called Princess Agents, and on the show, this boy gets taken to a different so it's like a different kingdom as a hostage slash visitor. So basically, like an emperor would take, because the difference between an emperor and a king. So an emperor is like a king of kings. So he would take a child from each of the surrounding kings, so that way the kings would always be like loyal to him. And so this kid is telling another person about how amazing the place he comes from is. It's Yembe. So he's like, oh, it's so amazing. It's so this. It's not a kid, right? In the book, he's a kid, but in the show, he's like 20. But in the book, he's like 12. So he's telling this girl, like, oh, this place is amazing. It's like this. It's like that. It's like that. It's like this. And the funny thing is that when he's older, so stuff happens. I'm not going to like spoil the show just in case anyone is actually watching it. And when he goes back, he realizes that the Yembe in his memory and the Yembe and when I say my family member, I mean that the people, I'm the youngest child. So everybody that I was born and I opened my eyes and I saw. Now other people, I'll still try my best for you, but there's a difference. Like I see it with my sisters-in-law. Like there is a difference in the way my sisters-in-law, my brother-in-law, there's a difference in the way I treat them. Like if my sister-in-law asks me something and my brother asks me something, my brother, it's so instinctual. I don't even think about it, even if it's like a loss to me, right? So I digress. But my entire point is the way you view something is kind of like restricted to the way you were exposed to it as a child. And this is where in education and in life, it's very important because I'm watching my nieces and my nephews or view of a thing, view of America, view of a place is restricted to the bubble that they were in. Right? So if when you were a kid, America was tough and you are not happy, even if you grow up and you are successful, and when you come to America, you probably have a better life and better things, and it won't be as difficult because of that time in your life. You're still going to be like a chicken with one leg on the floor. But when you were a kid, America was great. You're gonna come and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this isn't how I remember it to like being. Like I remember the first time I came for school because when I was younger, right? You come and when I was younger, we create people that are confused at the end of the day, and that's not great. So there's probably going to be a part 2 of this because I have to go now, but it came to my head and I really wanted to drop this out and see if anybody out there feels